It's really now in the calendar for every Italian politician and every chief executive to come and talk about reforms. I imagine they'll talk about emerging markets, about China, but there's angst on Italy and the budget reform. Are they going to be conciliatory with Europe, or are they itching for a fight?
Yes, that's a very, very good question, and this is what all investors, we have a number of foreign investors as well here with us in these 3 days, are waiting for. My guess is that it will be very reasonable, will be very in line with the market's expectations. The budget weight will not be above 2.2, 2.5%. That's my guess, my personal guess. I judge my credibility here. I put my credibility on the table now saying that. And also I can say we have the feeling that a lot of progresses are made in terms of being more open and flexible with investors, entrepreneurs and markets. Take the example of the largest steel manufacturer of Europe, which is Ilva in south of Italy. Was just 2 hours ago news that the Minister Di Maio sorted that out with an agreement with Tata, the Indian steel maker, solving a problem for over 10,000 employees in that specific site. It's a huge progress in the direction of sending the message of, please continue doing business in the country.
So what will Italy look like in 1 or 2 years? Again, we talk about the fact that we need a stable government, or some of the promises that maybe were done during the campaign trail won't come into fruition to attract foreign investment. Are you confident that we'll be in a better place 4 or 5 months from now? Yes,
I think so. All of those promises are a little bit either put apart or postponed to eventually the next year. As it happened to many, many other different governments, how many politicians made promises that then was slightly changed or drastically changed when they went into place. One good example is Tsipras or Varoufakis. When they were here a few years ago, they were announcing a total disruption of Europe. What happened in the end is that they implemented a resolution where Greece did what Europe expected Greece to do, and I think that the positive progresses are under the eyes of everybody. So yes, I expect that there will not be the full implementation at full speed of all the electoral promises.
Of course, the trade war between the U.S. and China will also take center stage here at Ambrosetti, but also in Italy in general. We're speaking to the PBOC former governor a little bit later. How is that seen in Italy? Do they worry that this is essentially an economy that actually also manufactures, so it could be caught in the crossfires?
That will have a much greater impact, as we showed, as the European House Ambrosetti, first Italian private think tank, showed in a number of papers already. The real worrying is more for the Trumponomics than it is for the short-term policies of the government. We are in the short list of the top 5 global countries as Italy, with the trade balance above $100 billion. We are the second largest manufacturer of Europe after Germany. We have the double the SMEs than Germany, just to give you a few numbers. So yes, we can suffer a lot if the international global trade will be stopped or slowed down. That will be a concern, but again, we are optimists. We, as entrepreneurs, we need to profess optimism, and I hope that what the President Trump is shouting now against trade with tariffs, etc., may be sorted out soon.